Now I will give an example of your directories. So what can we have a directory names?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yes, please.
In real time, how you'll get this request? Like the details of sub account and directory, we'll get from customer or
They won't give directory names. They won't give subaccount names.
okay.
You are a
We
BTP
should deploy.
administrator. You need to,
Yeah.
in real time, you are a basis consultant.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
While installing your database or SAP, the client or customer will mention you any SIDs. Please install with these SIDs.
No, actually, but yeah, they will give the landscape. They'll give the data. This and all we need to do. Studies also they will give, right, sir? Sometimes they used to give the studies also. We need the
See,
landscape like this.
they
Yeah.
don't know about SIDs. Customers how know SIDs, right?
Yeah, yeah. In the okay. In the
They don't
interview
know.
with
They
other.
don't know what type of naming convention we have to mention in SIDs. They won't learn about SAP, right? They learn about
Yeah,
how to do business with SAP.
yeah,
See,
yeah. The project
SIDs
design
are
or
in.
those. Yeah.
They know how to keep the host name as well. They will tell
No,
you the
no,
host names, what they have to mention. See,
no, no.
the
Yeah.
OS team will mention the host name,
Mhm. Okay.
which is related to the customer with customer name
Okay.
or
Okay.
with OS related, with operating system name. For example,
Mhm.
S for HANA, SUSE Linux 15, like this. They used to mention the host
Okay.
names related to like operating system or related to the client name. Example, S for HANA bench,
Mhm.
like
Okay.
this.
Okay.
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 In the same way, SIDs are also choices of your basis administrator. Okay. We are the
Yeah.
basis administrators. We used to
Mhm.
mention the SIDs. And we know the naming convention of your SID, what to mention for
Yes.
dev, what
Yes.
to mention for test and production, right? In the same way,
Yes.
in real time
Mhm.
also, you need to build the landscape for your customer. You need to structure your project of your customer that should be
Okay.
understandable for them.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Understood my point?
Yeah. Yes.
Even the
Yes.
SIDs also should be understandable for them, right?
Yes.
They
Yes.
ask you why you mention the SI like this means you can tell them that S for D means S for HANA development, S
Yeah.
for Q means S
Development.
for HANA quality, S for P means S for HANA production. Like this, you can you
Yes.
can you can explain them, right? In the same way, here also I mentioned here I mentioned how the subaccount name should be, right? Dev HANA
Mhm.
Cloud. That means why you mentioned Dev HANA Cloud, you install HANA Cloud service under the subaccount. That is for development. This is for
Okay.
test. This is for prod. Again, dev integration suite. So this is for development integration suite. This is for test integration suite. This is for prod integration suite. However, you are
Okay.
building the landscape in the
Mm.
on-premises, the same thing you are building here in your
Okay.
BTP. For each service, you can build the
Yeah.
landscape here.
Okay. Based upon the services, we will give the
Huh,
we will build the landscape here.
See,
Okay.
there is a logic. See, there is a logic. You
Mm.
can have a common sub-accounts names. You can mention
Mm.
directly dev, test, and prod. You can mention
Prod.
directly these names: dev, test, prod.
Okay.
Okay, and you
Mm.
assigned your dev sub-account to AWS US, for example. You assigned dev sub-account to Azure Singapore. Okay, you can
Okay.
mention a common sub account. Okay, assume
Mm.
that I will mention test also is Azure Singapore and prod also is Azure Singapore, and you can install all the services in dev sub account. All the services in dev sub account for customization, test sub account for testing, and prod sub account for end user. But
Mm.
the law,
Okay.
but the difficulty is some services won't support Azure Singapore, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
In that
So
case, you cannot have a common sub account for all the services, right?
yeah. Yeah. Yes. So we should create based upon the services.
That's what my point.
Got it. And the services
Understood?
also, yeah, understood, sir.
If you
Services
build,
also
if you
based
build
upon the
your
customer
landscape
request.
with
Yeah.
respect to service, that will be easy. That will be easy for you to filter out and all the stuff in BTP global account. If you
Yeah.
mention
Okay.
all the services in one sub account, you may confuse.
Mm. Yes. Yes.
And also all the services, whatever the cloud provider and the region you selected, all the services
Mm.
won't support Azure Singapore, right? In that case, again, you have to create sub account for remaining services
For
which are
remaining
supported.
services.
Huh.
Yeah.
So in that case, you can create a sub-account for each and every service to build a landscape for that service. So that will be easy to explain for the customer as well, right?
Yes. Yes.
And also easy whenever you are leaving the organization, and also it's very easy to give the KT to the
New
new
joiners.
consultant who is
Yeah.
going to be joining the same project, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
This is the landscape you need to follow. This is how
Mhm.
this is
Okay.
how you need to structure your project. That's what my first point.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
My
Got
first
it.
definition is also account model.
Mm.
BTP account model is nothing but how you are going to be structure your project, right? This is what is how you are going to be
Yes.
structure your project and your your BTP account model is structured according to your directories, global account directories and sub. That's what we have here itself as well, right?
Yeah, yes. Sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes. Yes. Now we are here. So yeah, what is the purpose of directories, right? So example I'll give for these directories. You are creating sub accounts, right? Why you need to create directories? Directories are just sub accounts. You can mention the directory names as regions. Okay, so region names are like Singapore, we have a region. US East, we have a region. Japan, we have a region. Australia, we have a region. Like this, we have regions, right? If you mention the region names as your directory, that means the sub accounts you are creating under this directory are under US East, are under that respective region. Example, you have created this directory US East. That means all the sub accounts you are creating under US East region. That's what the indication. That's what the identification. Understood? And one more, you can mention the service names as well. Your direct names you can mention as service names. Like example, service name HANA Cloud, service name Integration Suite, service name Build Work Zone, service name Document Reporting and Compliance, like this. You can mention service names as your directories. Example HANA Cloud. If I mention service name as, if I mention direct name as HANA Cloud, that means this directory contains 3 subaccounts for HANA Cloud service. Understood? Understood, guys?
Yes, sir.
And also you can mention departments. So departments means nothing but admin department, whether that service is related to admin or whether the service is related to sales, or whether service is related to functional. You can mention the departments as well. That means under that directory, you have created subaccounts for functional purpose, functional services. You have created for admin. Example, HANA database is admin service. Okay. And integration suite. So it is developer service. So like this, you can mention the direct name as developer. If you mention developer, that means you can understand that the subaccounts are created for developer services. And also finally, you can mention solutions. Your direct name can be a solutions like AI solution, like data and analytics solution and integration as a solution, like this. We know solutions, right? If you go for Discovery Center, you can see the solution names. Solutions. These are the solutions. Application development, integration, foundation, AI, data analytics. You can mention the solution names as well. If you mention the solution name, so we can understand that if you mention the solution name as a directory, so we can understand that under this directory, we are creating the respective solution services, AI services under these sub accounts. If you mention integration, so developer services in this sub account, like this. We can so directories are is only for understandable purpose. Got it, guys?
Yes, sir.